Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive by the tree that I did yesterday, and we'll see how it looks like. This tree was a little bit different because pretty much the customer was set on the cut that he wanted. Like, there was no going back. I would like to say that he wanted his tree top. And just like all the new people that are getting into tree work or like have no education, when it comes to pruning your trees, you would automatically assume that that's how you prune your trees, is you just cut it right off. And I think that's where this homeowner was at, and so I kind of fought to how would I say it, meet him in the middle. So there was no doubt this guy was gonna have get someone to top his tree. So I convinced him. I said, look, if you're gonna top your trees, you're gonna have all kinds of shoots growing out next season, and you're gonna have a bigger problem than what it is. So I suggest to him, I said, the best cuts to make are at the laterals, and if you have 1/3 of the stem, another lateral going 1/3 of the stem that you're cutting off, that's perfect. That's the cut you want to make, because you're not going to put your tree into shot. So what we did is, we first of all located the limbs that he wanted cut off no matter what, because he did not want them on his driveway. He didn't want them on his roof. He did not want them. So it was either cut a big old limb off, which is bigger than 8 inches in diameter, or move it back until there's a lateral. And so the 2 limbs that he wanted cut off no matter what, we were able to save those branches, those limbs, but they didn't really have 1/3 diameter of the stem. I want to say it's more of like a heading cut, but we did make it at the lateral. So I'm assuming this is where my education comes into play. I'm assuming that the trees will have a better chance at sustaining itself in the locations that I made it with the tree. And the tree, it does look topped in a way, but every lateral that we cut, I try to keep it in the same height, going from the ground up. I try to keep it all around kind of balanced, but we left lateral limbs that were more like I tried making every reduction cut possible that I could make. So I would say the tree looks kind of deformed, but we left foliage. We left things that have, that's gonna grow leaves and buds. So and it's a silver maple, and I told the man, I said, look, man, silver maples are really hard to form because they kind of grow wildly, and they don't grow enough limbs to cover the whole circumference of the tree, speaking above ground. I said, so I told him, we're gonna make those cuts, but your tree might not have the form that you want it to. And again, I emphasize to leave as many limbs possible right where we're making the heading cuts. Some of them were reduction cuts, but I want to say some of them were heading cuts. So we're going to go take a look at this tree, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the video. I'm going to show you what we did. This job was pretty fun because I gained more confidence, and I finally have experience working with the partners. And let me tell you, working with the partners is a lot better. It is a lot better than working by yourself. I did some solo work on myself, and man, it was pretty tough, but it was my first time, so of course I took I took extra long, but that's one of the things I want to work at, is at getting faster. I want to get faster at what I'm doing, but I could only speed up so much because, man, this is tree work. You don't get a second chance. You do not get a second chance at this. So I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as I can. But anyways, I have one more story to tell you. This never happened to me. I don't know if I should tell it here on the moto, or maybe somehow in another way. But I was climbing up this when I had my partner. I was climbing up the tree to go. I was gonna go monkey walk up to get a high tying point, because I threw my line up there first just to get it up there. And when I got up there, I found a tying point, but I had to come back down because I had to show my partner how to tie a quarter wrap. Well, anyways, when I'm going back up there to start making cuts, my carabiner that is attached to my system, I have a Michel Khan on the SRT. I forgot what it's called. I'll put the name up when I find it. But my carabiner that was attached to my system literally unhooked itself. I don't know why. There was a moment when I was spinning a lot because, I don't know, I think the rigging rope got in the way and I was trying to untangle myself. But as I started climbing up, I noticed, so I was completely hooked off of my system. I was about 20 feet in the air and I was freaking out. And it was so hard because I was holding off for my life. The only thing I think that was holding me up was my foot lock, my ISC foot locker. Man, that was a crazy experience. Oh my God, I cried out to God so loud in my heart. Well, man, thank God I was able to connect. But that was an experience that I think I won't ever forget in my life, man. It was, man. I'm gonna give me one of those triple action carabiners from DMM. I already made the choice. I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get 2 of them for my double rope. Okay, but it's that one right there. It's this one right here. You see that? So it doesn't look that bad. I mean, aside from it, I think that the most I could do without actually topping it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, do this roundabout. So all I'm trying to suggest in this speech, what I'm trying to say is, I think as a aspiring arborist, as an arborist in training, as I don't know, you get my point. As an aspiring arborist who's working to do things right, I think I was able to, no, the sun's in the way. I think I was able to save this tree as much as I can. But there's a tree right there. It's that one right there. See that? I don't think it looks that bad because we did leave bulk. Watch, I bet you when it starts growing, it's going to look nice. I'll try to come back in the season and see how it comes out. But now, I'm on my way to watch the Super Bowl, which actually, I got to go this way. This is a roundabout right here. I'm going to my friend Emery's. I talked about him in my last motorcycle video. The guy that can do everything better than anyone else, that guy. He invited me to the Super Bowl at his mother-in-law's house. And I was like, you know what, I'll go. I said, if we finish, because I told him I was working on that tree, I said, if we finish tomorrow, I'll go. And here I am. I've been organizing all my stuff. I didn't get to my tree equipment yet, but I have it all put up. So It's right there at that church. That's where I'm going. Not the church, but that's where I'm turning. I've been in this church before. It's pretty cool. When I was in 8th grade, I would come over here. It used to be called the Fuel, like gasoline, but not anymore. I don't know what it's called. I bet if Emery sees me with like cameras, he's gonna be like, "Oh, what is that? What are you doing?" Oh, and he's gonna try to find me. He's gonna try to find me and just bully me. He's a bully. He's a textbook bully. This guy. One thing is he's a textbook bully. Say you find any textbook anywhere at the library. If you go online and you look up the definition of a bully, that describes Emery all day. All day, that describes that guy. He'll find a way. So I can't let him see my camera because he'll find a way to find my videos, and then it's over. It's over. It's over with. I don't know if you can see, but that black truck up there, I think that's his truck. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna park on the sidewalk. Ooh, I don't know if I'm allowed to park on the sidewalk. No, I'm not gonna park on the sidewalk. See where I want to park at. I don't really want to park like that.